Hello and welcome to Willowwind's Home and Garden. So today I wanted to show you guys how I'm growing these tropical passion fruit. Despite living in Zone 7, you can actually overwinter them, probably even in colder zones, where you just have them in a pot that you're willing to move in and out, or you have them in the ground and then you dig them up and bring them back inside in a pot. One interesting fact is that passion fruit flowers only flower for one day, and if you can see it right in there, there's a little one forming. These are some of the most expensive fruits you can purchase in the grocery store, if you can even find them, or at farmers markets, and so why not try growing them yourself? My wife and I love the flavor of passion fruit, and so we're very excited to finally be getting some of our own. And this particular passion fruit vine I've got growing in this planter I made, and it's super easy to make these, but any large pot could work pretty decently. One thing I might recommend though for growing them in containers is to have it be a black pot, because they do like extra heat, and also maybe having them sit on a cement pad that also radiates heat overnight might not be a bad option as well. Now obviously they are frost sensitive, but despite that I covered them with plastic, this particular one, and it survived in the mid to low 30s just fine. Now I wouldn't recommend that. I would definitely suggest not bringing them outside till you do get consistent days in the 40s, but this one was just fine, despite being brought out sooner. And this particular variety is called Purple Possum Passion Fruit, and it's supposed to be a little bit more cold hardy, and so that's probably part of why it did alright. I will link in the description the place on Amazon that I bought them off from, because they are about 1 year and 4 months old. And their first year, they grew about maybe 5 to 6 feet tall from only having 4 to 6 leaves. And I do have one of these just in ground, and I'm planning on digging it up in the fall and putting it back in a container for the winter and trimming off some of the top growth, because when you dig them up and disturb the roots, you also have to trim the top, and just makes it easier to overwinter it as well. Now, over the winter, they did try to grow in low light, and they got very spindly growth, which I ended up just trimming off. And then from that, they regrew all of this really decent growth. So like all of these flowers you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of these were grown on the new growth. If you decide to go through my link to order these off from Amazon, I will receive a 4.5% commission if you do, but even if you don't, I do recommend that seller, because I've gotten other plants from them and they've done incredibly well. And for the price that they are asking, they send you 4 different starts, and they aren't seed started, because that's important. If they're grown from cuttings, they grow much faster and fruit much quicker as well. Just a few hours from me, I do know of a farm that grows these in ground over the summer, like I was saying that you can do. Now I will say, depending on your soil temperatures, you may or may not want to do that, but I have a feeling that the ones that I have planted in ground will end up still producing flowers later in the year, and that might just catch up to these ones that are growing in containers. So I hope you guys go out and try passion fruit if you've never had it before, and also I hope this inspires you to know that you can possibly even grow these up into colder climates quite easily. And thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.